What is good, ladies and gents? It's your favorite former pro with JT. Now, ladies and gents, this is something a little different today because, let me be honest with you, ladies and gents, today was a day. Let's just say Terry Crews was my trainer today. My brother, Chum's inner Terry Crews, had us do Euro training. Now, for those of you who know Terry Crews and who know what Euro training is, put in the comments down below if you understand that reference. If you don't, then watch my wife and kids with Terry Crews. Then you'll understand that. Or just Euro training and Terry Crews. Look up on YouTube. One of those two. But anyways, ladies and gents, that's why I'm trying on one more of these classes today, just for this special occasion, because it was a day. Oh Lord, it was a day. Ladies and gents, it's okay though. The call of the day was adversity. So shout out to my brother for embrace adversity because we go through some tough times. We deal with some tough things in our lives, but we always find a way to push through. So that's the word today. Adversity. Put in the comments also adversity. Ladies and gents, today we got CjdaChamp, the most disrespectful moments in anime history. Now, again, before the video starts, though, sure like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. It's only right. Subscribe and kiss all out, please, and thank you. To the video now. Let's go.
This dude really just got punched out of his clothes and sent flying across the block. This is the most embarrassing.
I'm sorry. The fact that we opened the video out with Nikki. Yo, I ain't never seen a dude get punched out of his clothes. Punched out it, bro. Punched out of their clothes is nasty. Bro, we're not even 10 seconds in. And dude's getting punched out their clothes. That's crazy.
Thing I've ever seen. Like, y'all realize this nigga can't ever show his face in public ever again, right? Because he gonna be walking down the street one day and they gonna be like, oh my God, you're the guy that went viral on Twitter for getting punched out of his clothes and was wearing some tight ass tidy whities. Like, dude, you're cooked for life. Alrighty, ladies and
So this is episode 10 of most disrespectful moments. So this is episode 10 of most disrespectful moments in anime history. So if you want me to go back and do the actual ones, put in the comments down below, please. If you want me to go from 1 through 9, and leading up to this, if you would like me to, going back to the originals. But hey, I honestly, I might do that myself regardless, though.
gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of the most disrespectful moments in anime history with a twist. I'm gonna be real with y'all, the twist ain't revealed till like the last moment. Technically not to the end, but today we got 5 of some of the most unhinged, diabolical, jaw-dropping moments to ever be animated. So let's not waste no more time. Without further ado, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. Moment number 1. Osaragi teaching Dump how to praise God. Man, yo, let me tell y'all, bro. Shorty right here, Osaragi, is a bona fide demon. And again, this is another case where you could just tell by her appearance. Her daily fit is a funeral dress. She dresses for the occasion.
First of all, I know he's about to say what's about to happen. But anyone who comes dressed for a funeral occasion every day is not sane in the head. Because you're thinking about it. They are strictly there to put you in a pack. Do you understand me, goddammit? You understand how crazy that sounds? It makes no goddamn sense. You dress for that occasion every day. Like you're choosing to do that. I don't want no problems with you. None. I want zero problems with you. Zero. God damn it.
While she is out here killing us with no emotion. Her daily fit is a funeral dress. She dresses for the occasion while she is out here killing us with no emotion at all. She is literally the Grim Reaper. And oh, girl right here, Dump, had a one-on-one date with the Grim Reaper herself. Now, how all this went down. Slur sent a bunch of serial killers to Japan to take out Sakamoto and the Order. An old psycho fine shit Dump, who was a literal cyborg that can shoot spikes out of her body, decided to go after Osaragi because she simply thought she was unattractive. She deadass hates ugly niggas. If she thinks you're chopped, she's gonna kill you. So later on one day,
Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. Someone offs you because they think you're ugly. Just think about how crazy that sounds and logic. Like you think about it. Us as humans, each of our versions of attractiveness is different. Not everyone's the same. So just because you think someone's unattractive, you're gonna murk the shit out of them. So let's get straight. If everyone thought that way, we'd all be dead. Like respectfully, like we would like this society wouldn't exist if you really think about it. That sounds insane. Keeping it stacked, it makes no goddamn sense. Because we're all gonna kill each other. Because we all have different preferences of what like attractiveness looks like. Some people find looks attractive. Some people find the mind and body and soul attractive. Some people just find just the inside attractive. Some people just find just looks attractive. I don't know. It it's a huge, it's a whole thing. Just keeping it stacked with you.
Saragi went to the shrine to go pray, and you would not believe what she started to pray for. She started praying, saying, "Dear God, I pray that you bring one of these serial killers to me so I can kill them and dismember them myself. I hope to receive this blessing. Amen." So after she
did say that. She did say that. She's fucking crazy. She did say that. She definitely said that.
finished praying, Dump pulls up right behind her. Her prayers were answered immediately. So she shoots a spike from her body, trying to impale Osaragi. But Osaragi somehow blocked her attack with a coin. And she's saying after that, "Oh, thank God. My prayers have been answered. I'm about to kill a bitch today." So now I want
I'm sorry. I understand it's the anime, but but just how a a dime? I don't gonna lie. Mr. Krause would be upset. You stole my dime. Mr. Krause would be heated. Heated.
y'all to prepare yourselves
Oh
to see
snap,
one of the
man.
most disrespectful things I've ever seen. Shorty told Dump, "Hello, ma'am. Do you know how to praise God?"
Alright, so my name is Braden Bringhurst, and I'm a professional mountain biker. You know, mountain biking is super.
"Oh, well, allow me to show you how to praise the Lord." So she palms her head, takes her over to the statue and slams her head twice. And she told her, "First, you bow twice." Then while Shorty is struggling unconscious, she claps her in the face, then claps her again and told her, "Then you clap twice." Then picks her up and drives her face into the offering table. Then after she planted her
Not gonna hold you. When I saw that, I'm like, the level of disrespect that she just put on this woman is insane activity right now. Like, you would think about that. Now she's teaching someone how to pray, but like like just the blatant and utter disrespect. Like she flash steps, palms her face into the freaking cinder blocks, and smashes cinder blocks, which he didn't talk about enough, in my personal opinion. I felt you gotta include that part in, like just smash someone's head in the cinder blocks and just to shatter it. Just to how strong she is, which is insane. Which is insane off rip. And then she claps her face, and then freaking Swamp Tom bombs her into freaking, well, not the Swamp Tom bomb, but like she brawlies her into the freaking I don't know what the hell it's called, but like you know what I'm talking about. Like just crazy. It's crazy activity, bro. Wild.
face in the table. Last thing she said was, "And don't forget, make your offering." And flicks a coin at her unconscious body, just face planted in the ground. So after she just got embarrassed, freaky psycho fine shit gets up and start licking her lips and saying, "Ooh, I can't wait to give you a makeover, you chopped ass bitch." So Dump tries to attack her again, but Osaragi blocks that attack again, this time with a briefcase, and Dump started getting pissed off because Osaragi's just toying with her. She's blocked both of her attacks with a coin and a briefcase and was beating the hell out of her while she was praising God. So Dump just goes unga bunga on her, shooting her spikes at her. So Osaragi jumps up trying to dodge it, but Dump ends up taking away her briefcase from her and throws it out the window. And yo, look at the disappointment in her face. She is not enthused at all. This just pissed her off. She's thinking in her head, "Oh my God, my precious." So after throwing her money in the bank briefcase overboard, Osaragi officially stopped fucking around. She ripped down and kicked the temple bell at her, sending Psycho Fine Shit to a different.
First of all, I don't think he's explaining how strong she really is though. Like the thing, like I watched this show, so I really feel you should really be describing how strong Shorty is. Like she's literally she ripped off a freaking bell and kicked it at somebody. Like, I feel like that. I honestly just feel you're not talking about it enough, in my personal opinion. I understand you're saying it. I feel like you gotta describe a little bit more. I feel like you gotta go a little more in depth on that one. Put a comment if you agree with me on that one. Or if you have to watch, actually, if you have not watched Sakamoto Days, I recommend watching this. This show is crazy. Fire. Off rip. Fire.
Map. So after Dump just got hit with
This is season 2, by the way. So just so you know.
a stage change, she started doing some freaky shit. I kid you not. She started shooting the spikes out of her titties. And then after that, she started licking her lips. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I can't call her.
Freaky ass girl. God damn it. Freaky ass girl. Freaky as hell. God damn it. God damn it.
Fine shit no more. This is too freaky. Her new name from now on is Freaky Spike Bitch or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, when Freaky Spike Bitch shot them spikes out of her titties, she completely bricked and only hit Osaragi's hand. And this right here is when Dump started regretting everything. Osaragi starts walking her down with her hand impaled, moving through the spike, grabs her hand and tells her, "I'm about to rock your shit, twin." Send her freaky ass into another building. And Osaragi was not done. She was about to tee off on this freaky hoe. Dump ran at her and shot a spike. She parries it, then she jumps up, then kicked her so hard the bitch spun 5 times. And she wasn't even done after that. She started juggling her ass down the aisle, turning into a human pig.
Bro, she literally turned, well, she not only turned into a human pinball, she turned into a freaking Tekken game. Or the Dragon Ball Fighter Z game, like where you're juggling someone in the air type. Like, she put her in a Tekken combo. Plus, you play Tekken, put in the comments down below. Or play Dragon Ball Fighter Z, put in the comments down below. That's literally what the hell she's doing right now. It's ridiculous. It's fucking insane. Fucking insane. Or in the in a Spider-Man combo. Yeah, that too. Online video games, Spider-Man combos are out of pocket. Wild activity. Wild.
Ball machine. So after Osaragi finished juggling her, she ends up being conveniently right by her briefcase. And guess what is inside her briefcase? She had a big ass buzzsaw in that bitch. And when Dump saw this, she knew it was over because her backstory started.
I'm gonna let him continue.
She had a big ass buzzsaw in that bitch. And when Dump saw this, she knew it was over because her backstory started playing, talking about how she became a serial killer because she wanted to be loved. Like, nigga, what? Weird ass, freak ass hoe. And y'all have watched enough anime. So
Okay, so knowing for those of you who don't watch anime or do watch anime, you know when someone plays the backstory, they're about to die. That's just, it is what it is. Like whenever you see like a happy backstory and like how what's it called? You see the origin of how they became who they became, like how they became a villain type shit. Yeah, they're gonna get packed up in the worst way.
Y'all know good and well, this is Anime 101. If a character is near death and starts seeing their backstory, there is a 99.9% chance that they're about to die. And she straight up told Shorty before she killed her, "Because people like you exist, I am needed by God. So because of that reason, I love you." And tell me why she's smiling right now. What the fuck? You know what, bruh? I guess she got her final wish before she was about to die for somebody to love her. Bonkers. So Osaragi wraps up that buzzsaw, dashes at Shorty, and splits this freaky spike bitch down the middle.
Fatality.
And with that, Osaragi continued to.
Actually, no. She also put her in a Mortal. If we're talking about fatality, she also kind of put her in a Mortal Kombat combo too, because you know how Mortal Kombat juggling motherfuckers too. So, yeah, and yeah, literal fatality. No, if you really think about it, this is kind of like a cartoon version of Mortal Kombat. Just, well, I'll say less excruciating because in Mortal Kombat they show everything. This is a little more, just a little kid friendly, just a little bit, just a tad bit. Mortal Kombat, they showed everything. I mean, everything.
Spread the word of God to these freaky ass hoes.
Disrespect.
At Avocado, we're not just trying to be the best in the world.
All right, let's keep this disrespectful party going, shall we? So, moment number 2, Nagumo embarrassing a nonchalant dreadhead. Now, we're still on Sakamoto days, and this is the same plot. This time, however, though, the serial killer is this big buff dreadhead nigga called the Minimalist. And this dude goes around crushing things to as small as they can get. And his target was Sakamoto. So later on that same day, he pulls up to Sakamoto's convenience store, and he ends up confronting his wife. So she tells him, excuse me, sir, can I help you with anything? And he tells her, hey bitch, where your fat ass husband at? So to start intimidating her, this man grabs the cash register and starts crushing it into a ball. Then after that, he rips the desk in two. So then after he finished his intimidation tactics, he straight up looked at her and told her one more time, hey bitch, I'ma ask you one more time, where is that fat ass nigga Sakamoto? But Sakamoto's wife was not acting like herself at all. She was weirdly calm this entire situation. And the reason why is because it wasn't her at all. She dislocates his arm and stabs him in the neck. So he ends up falling down. And then she just looks at him and tells him, gotcha, nigga. And she turns into Nagumo. This man disguised himself as Sakamoto's wife to just f with this dude.
If you want, ladies and gents, just put in the comments, nasty activity, devious activity, nasty work. Whatever you want to put in the comments that involves nasty activity, just put that in the comments down below, please, because damn. When I first saw that, oh my God, that was just Jesus.
So he ends up falling down, and then she just looks at him and tells him, gotcha, nigga. And she turns into Nagumo. This man disguised himself as—
Time out. Why they low-key look alike, though? Yo, tell me that they don't look like they could low-key be siblings. They just a little bit. They low-key look like they could be siblings in a way. Like, just look at it.
Sakamoto's wife to just— So he ends up falling down, and
look at her.
Then she just looks at him and tells him, gotcha, nigga. And she turns into—
Fair to say they could definitely be related in some kind of way. Put in the comments below if you agree. Or put in the comments if I'm tripping, if I'm completely tripping. No funny shit. They could definitely be siblings. For sure be siblings.
Nagumo. This man disguised himself as Sakamoto's wife to just f with this dude. And the knife that he stabbed him with was a toy knife. And he was like, oh man, you're lucky that wasn't real, bro. Looks like my goofy ass forgot to swap it out for a real one. So the Minimalist is pissed off. He like, oh hell nah, man, I'ma kill you, nigga. But Nagumo teleports right behind him. And look at this dude's face, man. Just by this frame, you can tell by the face he making, I should have just bought some Newports and left. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. What he does to bro is honestly worse than what Osaragi did to Freaky Spike bitch. So the Minimalist starts bragging saying, man, I've killed 432 people. But what your goofy ass gonna do to me, huh, nigga? And when bro said this, Nagumo deadass looked at bro like, wow, man, that's amazing. You count everybody that you killed? Holy, you might be smarter than a 5th grader. So this pisses dude off. So he goes in a puncher but hits straight air. And this man Nagumo is just chilling on top of the shelf with bro's phone. And he's just looking through it like, wow, man, I'm disappointed. How are you a 6'5" nonchalant dreadhead and your phone is as dry as the Sahara Desert? Like, really, my nigga, no hoes at all? Dude, Dennis would be ashamed. So this pissed him off.
I don't gonna lie. I love when CJ adds a little commentary in there. Because that's what he said. But in all actuality, though, my man, you're black with dreads. How do you not have any hoes? How, Sway? How? You're black. You're black. Put in the comments down below if you agree with me on that one. There's no, I mean, actually, no. Ignore that completely. Just ignore that. Actually, no. Put in the comments down below.
But what sent him over the edge is when Nagumo said, I wonder what I'll find in your search history. And look how mad this nigga gets. Oh my God. Looks like this man does not use the incognito browser for you know what. And he like, I'ma kill you, nigga. So he starts to chuck metal balls at Nagumo. But bro was just casually dodging every single one. So after this man just tried to hit him for like 5 minutes straight, the entire convenience store is wrecked and Nagumo just disappeared. The bro got impatient and started to look for him. So he opens this cooler. And when he's digging through it, trying to look through it, another version of himself pops up. And starts choking this man through the glass and whips him through the door. And just look at this man. Dude is getting choked out by himself. And Nagumo turns back like, gotcha, nigga. So he throws him across the room and starts opening his briefcase and says, I'll let you choose how you die. As this man pulls out a weapon.
First of all, the fact that someone says, I'll let you choose how you die, that's just the level of disrespect is unbearable at this point. Legend, if someone, put a comment, if someone said to you, choose how you want to die, what would you say? Oh, babe, what would you do? I'm genuinely curious. Put in the comments down below, please. I'm curious.
With 6 attachments, and he tells them pick a number 1 through 6. So the minimalist just loses it and tries to crush him, but Nagumo just tells bro, oh man, you're no fun. So looks like we're rolling the die. And yo, I'ma tell you, this is one of the nastiest things I've ever seen. He shows his hands and he's like, ooh, where did it go? And it ended up being in his mouth. So he spat out number 3. So Nagumo grabbed his head with a oversized can opener and cut his head clean off.
Fatality.
Yeah, man, this is one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. From going.
The fact that he pretty much made him choose his own death is insane. And but yet, how the dice get in his mouth? Pause. That's an even better question. Put in the comments down below, please. I'm genuinely curious at that point how that even got there.
Went through this man's phone, choking him to death with his own body, doing a magic trick mid-fight, then killing him with a oversized can opener? Yeah, man, this dude just went out sad.
As summer fades, one thing stays the same, the love we have for those closest to us. With Lorex, you can keep that love safe day and night.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, moment number 3, Shizuo punching a man out of his fit. Now y'all look, if y'all have never seen Do Rah Rah Rah, I'ma recommend it to you right now. It's a good watch, because there's some pretty wild shit that happened in this show. And one of the main culprits of wildness in this show is none other than Shizuo Heiwajima. And
Time out. Why is he just casually kicking a car? Like, just what the? I'm gonna keep watching, because why would you just think that's okay? Like, he's like first of all, he's just a sheer black Air Force at that point. Because like, who in their right just fucking mind just starts kicking a fucking car? I just randomly kicking it like it's a freaking piece of rock, like she was kicking the ocean. The hell?
What I'm about to show you is a top 10 disrespectful moment of all time. So let's set the stage real quick. The reason why this happened is because of Izaya. Because earlier on this day, this man was in a fight with this goofy ass gangster nigga. And when bro attacked him, Izaya dodged it. But he just didn't dodge it. He also scalped this nigga's head. He gave bro a ball spot of doom right in front of the girls he was trying to impress. So this nigga was quite literally.
Oh, not in front of the Huz. Not in front of the Huz. In front of the Huz? Oh no, that's bad. In front of the Huz is crazy. That's deep.
He's scaring the hopes. So he either has to cut that shit off and restart or spend thousands of dollars on a hair transplant. Now I want y'all to remember this dude because he's gonna be back later. So now we fast forward 5 minutes later. So Izaya is just chilling on the street talking to Mikado. But while this man was just having a conversation, a trash can comes flying and hits Izaya across the head. And the person who threw that trash can was Shizuo. And bro was not here to goof around. He was ready to fight Izaya on sight. So when these two were about to just start duking it out in the middle of the street, the nigga with the bald spot pulls back up and he brings a bunch of goons with him. So they start surrounding Izaya and Shizuo. And old boy started telling Izaya, hey you punk pussy dumb bitch, we about to you up for f***ing up my headline from earlier, nigga. Yeah, you don't with the dollars and get away with it, nigga. But when they had them surrounded, they ended up realizing that they had Shizuo surrounded as well. And dude's name is feared throughout these streets, so these niggas were shook. So this is when the wildness happens. Old boy in this blue hat was so scared his fight or flight senses took over. So his body started moving on his own and he runs up and smacks Shizuo across the head. So after he smacked bro upside the head, the dollars is like, hold on twin, he might not be as strong as they say. But then this man started screaming. So bro started telling old boy in this hat, you aimed for my head. You have to know a blow like that can kill a nigga, right? And this means you were intentionally trying to kill me, right? So whatever happens next is what you deserve, right? And look at this stare.
You gave him the Anakin stare. The Anakin Skywalker style when he was marking all the people. Damn, that's nasty. That's a nasty look.
Oh, stared into a nigga, right? And this means you were intentionally trying to kill me, right? So whatever happens next is what you deserve, right? And look at this stare. Bro stared into this man's soul. And old boy knew his life as he knew it was over. He rocks this man! Sends bro flying out of his clothes.
You got knocked out of your clothes. Oh. First of all, time out. You knocking niggas out there, knocking a dude out his clothes is insane activity. Insane. Like, how do you punch out of your clothes? First of all, the fact, like, how is that even logically? How does that even happen? Because, like, how's that even? How's that even work? I'm like, yeah, you can't show your face ever again, bro. There's no way he can show his face ever again in that city, or better yet, in general. He might have just he might be quarantined for about a good month, respectfully. Cause God, that damn.
And knocked out cold. Like, holy Jesus, man. This might be one of the most devastating punches of all time. Like, let's look back at this again. This dude really just got punched out of his clothes and sent flying across the block. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Like, y'all realize this nigga can't ever show his face in public ever again, right? Because he gonna be walking down the street one day and they gonna be like, oh my God, you're the guy that went viral on Twitter for getting punched out of his clothes and was wearing some tight-ass tidy whities. Like, dude, you cooked for life. And just look at him twitching over there like a dead buck. Like, oh my God. So after that happened, Shizuo was not done because every one of these gang members now have a receipt that needs to be paid. So he goes after the gang members. Look at dude right here. He was avidly trying to run away, but Shizuo said, nah, nigga, as he threw him into another person and just started bodying every single gang member. And look at old bald spot. This man fearing for his life, thinking in his head like, oh God, the rumors were true. This nigga really is Ikabakuru's King Von. So the dudes behind him was like, nah, we're out, bro. And Shizuo runs up behind Baldy and kicked him so hard, the beanie fell off his head. So the world could see that beautiful bald spot. So while he was beating the hell out of everybody, Izaya was like, yep, I'm out of here. But Shizuo looked at him like, hell nah, nigga. As he picks up a vending machine and tries to throw it at this man. But that brother Simon came from the roof to stop the vending machine from hitting this man, bro. But yeah, man, that's the moment, bro. This man threw a trash can cross map, punched a man out of his clothes, and bodied an entire gang after that. Like, dude, what the f?
This mouse backpack is the best I've ever used.
This is the most advanced fabric.
Like, you just a walking black Air Force at this point. Like, something's wrong with you.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Moment number 4. Ichigo calling an ambulance before a fight. Yep, we're finally doing this moment. Now, this is quick, but this moment is a absolute classic. So these dudes were bullying Chad. And I don't know why, but out of all the people you chose to bully Chad? You chose to bully a buff-ass 6'5" Latino nigga that looked like he pushing 30, but he's 16? Yeah, these dudes deserve every amount of ass whooping that they got, because this is just idiotic. So earlier on in the day, our boy Chad was just walking and chilling, listening to some music and minding his own business. Now these two idiots decided to sneak Chad with this big ass rock. Like, dude, you know you can kill a person with this size of a rock, right? Like, these dudes was trying to catch a case. So he comes behind Chad and hits him across the head. So later on that day, Chad wakes up surrounded by a bunch of bullies, and in front of him is this ugly ass man. Like, if you looked up the definition of chopped, bro would be the first person that pops up on Google Images. Cause Jesus, man. So old Chop dude decides to rip off Chad's amulet, and before he was about to break it, he said, you know who else is chopped? My This man Ichigo really came out of nowhere and hit a drive-by on this chopped ass nigga and rode him like a skateboard. So after Ichigo laid bro out, he starts picking bro's pockets and takes his phone. So old chop dude is like, wait, I didn't.
First of all, the fact that you put your earring, which you deserve to get your ass whooped. Just for that style alone, you deserve to get your ass whooped. I mean, I understand. It's just like on him, it just Just whoop. Okay, I don't get it. I don't. Okay.
To finish my joke, do you want to know who else is chopped? So after Ichigo stomps bro's face in, this man calls 119, aka 911 for us. So the dude pick up on the phone like, this is 911. What is your emergency? I need an ambulance. You know what? Matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So this man drops the phone and starts.
This motherfucker called an ambulance for 5 people and then proceeded to whoop their ass. Don DeMarco. This isn't even a battle rap or anything like that, and it's for those of you who don't know what Don DeMarco means. If you watch battle rap, it's when someone says something crazy, if it's out of pocket, if it's a nasty, nasty hitter. That is just so crazy that it deserves Don DeMarco at this point. That's how crazy it was. So crazy it was.
Beating the hell out of all the bullies. This man just took on a 1v5 and called 5 ambulances pre-ass whooping. Like, do you know how much confidence you have to call 5 ambulances in advance? This is just wicked work, and he beat their ass. He stood 10 toes down. Bro actually pulled off that legendary meme.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Disrespectful.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final moment and the twist of this video. Moment number 5, Kuvira proving Korra is washed. Yep, last moment ain't anime at all. Yeah, it resembles it though, but anyways. So Korra.
And ladies and gents, before we get to this, I'm gonna be honest, Korra was the worst avatar ever. Just the absolute worst avatar. In every possible way. Legend of Korra pissed me off so much. It makes me so mad because of the skin color. Pissed me off so much. Made us look bad. Fucking hate it. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. I've seen this fight so many times, but it just makes me mad every time.
Ends up confronting Kuvira, because Kuvira's trying to take over Zaofu so she can unite the Earth Kingdom under her tyrannical rule. Now this is Korra's first fight back, after Zahir put her on a wheelchair for 3 years. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Zahir trial will happen one day, because that nigga was cold as hell. But anyways, Korra decided to fight Kuvira so she wouldn't take over Zaofu. So Kuvira was like, fine. My soldiers, I am giving you all a front row seat to show you all that the Avatar is washed. Her sorry ass could never live up to the legacy of Avatar Aang. So let me show you why she's the worst Avatar of all time. And man, Korra did not beat the allegations this fight, because this was just brutal. So Korra starts it off with firebending, but Kuvira is weaving every attack. And then look at this, man. Kuvira gets inside, hits her with the earthbending combo. Then she hits her with the metal bending, then flips her ass and throws her on the ground. And while all the soldiers are cheering, look at Kuvira feeling herself. She over here emoting like Ali.
Not her hitting the fucking Bushido, the Ali, the Bushido Brown. And gents, one comment, you know who Bushido Brown is. If you watch the Boondocks, you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. That's what that is. Or he actually, no, he hit the Bruce Lee. Hit the Bruce Lee. Put in the comments Bruce Lee. That's who he hit too. God damn.
Like, yeah, I knew your ass was washed. So then here go the next sequence. Korra tries to use airbending now, but she dodges it, ducks the fire and hits her with the hell sweep, and hits her with another shot for good measure. And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro, we gotta find Kuvira's actual birth certificate. Cause no way she was born in the Earth Kingdom. She had to be born in the Weave Nation. Cause dog, look at this. Korra is using every single element, but she can't land shit. While Kuvira's just bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. And then look at this. Kuvira takes out Korra's leg, blindfolds her, and hits her so hard she goes flying. And I mean, bro, it just gets worse from here. She jumps up trying to do aerial attacks, but Kuvira hit her with an anti-air, knocking her on her ass again. And then here come Korra again. She tries to hit her with another two-piece, failed. Then Kuvira hits her with metal again and lifts her up and throws her down. The Avatar is getting whooped by a background character from
No BS just made me so fucking mad, bro. Watching it, I ain't gonna lie. This was so painful to watch, ladies and gents. If you ever watched the Avatar, if you ever watched the original and Legend of Korra, if you watched Aang was only 12 years old, so he was still learning his shit. All right, he's trying to figure all this shit out. He's really 100 years. He's technically he's really 112, but he didn't really get all this shit together until like until he was I think 16, I guess. So he had 4 years to figure the shit out. Now, Korra on the hand, she would like the shit she would do would make zero sense at all. And it's just like now don't get me wrong. The dude she did face scarred the shit out of her. Rightfully so, which is probably why she's rusty as shit. And yeah, let's be honest though, she was scarred. If you I'm be honest, the dude that he said, if y'all see what he was doing to not just her but to everybody, yeah, you'd be scarred too, respectfully. But nah. Carl is definitely put on fraud watch for this shit. Because this is just God, it's hard to watch. Super hard to watch. Like, to get whooped by a background character? The fuck? It's crazy. Crazy acting.
Season 3. This is fucking embarrassing. And then look at this. Korra has the bright idea to earthbend against her. Kuvira stops it immediately and just sends it right back at her. Like, what made you think earthbending was the answer against Kuvira? One of the best earthbenders in the fucking series. Like, come on now. So Korra was getting her ass whooped so bad. Sue straight up yelled at her and told her, bitch, if you don't go into the Avatar state right now, like, what are we doing? So when Kuvira jumps up and tries to finish Korra, Korra finally goes into the Avatar state and blows Kuvira off of her. So Korra actually ends up landing a nasty hit, finally dropping Kuvira. And it looks like Korra has finally locked in. Maybe she wasn't washed after those 3 years in a wheelchair. But when Korra was about to finish her off, her PTSD from last season kicked in as she sees her face on Kuvira. So she gets knocked out of the Avatar state, falls to her knees, and Kuvira's just looking at her with disappointment like, damn, I knew you were washed, but not this bad. So Kuvira strings Korra up, slams her in the...
Okay, but come on. Like, we got to talk about PTSD. Like I said, don't get me wrong. This fight in general was a little iffy. But if you go back to the actual PTSD type shit, you can understand why she was the way she was at times. In this situation, I understand a little bit more. Was it still painful to watch? 100%. Is she still kind of ass? Yes. But after she was put in a wheelchair for 3 years, you would be kind of little you'd be a little messed up too. Keep it stacked with you. But respectfully though, she didn't be so goddamn mad throughout the whole series. Because I feel like a lot of stuff she did could have been so avoided. She could have avoided so much stuff, but she chose the path and then got captured. The amount of times she got captured, I'm just like, my God, bro. Like, what do you made me so fucking mad? I was so irritated by the shit she did. Made no goddamn sense. Sorry for that rant. I just had to very passionate about this.
And puts her in that Earth prison. And that was it. KO. Korra was cooked. She got washed by Kuvira in 5 minutes tops. And only landed one hit, which was in the Avatar state, by the way. Like, holy moly, man. So Kuvira walks her down, and she's ready to make the Avatar reincarnate right now. But Opal and Genoa saves Korra's ass. And they end up having to retreat. And look at Kuvira hyping up her niggas like, I told y'all she was washed! Zaofu is ours, nigga!
But again, like I said though, like towards the end, like in that sequence, I understand that a little bit why she was a little like questionable. Because again, she has a lot of PTSD that she has lost that she didn't work through. So I understand that a little bit. Just again, like I said, a little bit. But the shit beforehand, it could have been so avoided. Like I honestly feel she could have avoided that whole situation with the dumb decision she made. Like I said, she got captured almost every single time, and someone got hurt in the process too. And then she lost all the goddamn avatars. Like, how you not have any fucking past lives? What? Are you kidding me? You ruined the whole avatar states. You can't talk to any of your ancestors anymore? Like, what? Like, that's why she's the worst one. Because of that alone. Because she lost all the avatars. All of them. But, ladies and gents, I'm sorry for my rant. Actually, I'm not sorry at all for my rant. Ladies and gents, if you enjoyed the reaction, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to your friends. It's your favorite former Pro JT. We are out of here. Peace out.
Jerome.